let's take some example. Let's take a basic example with respect to collection of data, guys. If I ask all of you, if I ask one person to count the number of students in their class, then if I ask you to tell me how many are boys and how many are girls, then I ask you to count the number of teachers in your school. Then I ask you how many of them are male, how many of them are female. All these are examples or activities I can give you. So all this that you collect is basically data. Now, there is another question that comes. What are the types? I'm talking about data. Let us also understand. Right. Okay, you can create your own examples. Okay. When we're talking about data, let's understand what are the types of data that we have. Now, guys, number one, if you can see my screen, types of data, it says primary data, secondary data, raw data, and grouped data. Now let's understand the differences between these four before we get into our core terminology and move on to problems. All right. Now, guys, what is primary data? Who can tell me what's primary data and what's secondary data? When I myself, say someone said researcher or as an observer, I go around in order to collect something. If I tell you guys, I want you people to go around school and count the number of students and the number of teachers and the number of workers that are there, and also classify them as male and female and put down the number. Now, if you guys individually, Priscilla, Bhavya, Karthik, all of you individually, if you go and do it on your own and collect data, such data is called primary data. It is as simple as that. Primary data is way better than secondary data. Now let's understand secondary data is, and also let's understand why. Yes, Priscilla.
I have a doubt. Then if the primary data is not one person or three or more persons are doing it together, so is it primary or secondary?
I will come to that. So listen to me. Irrespective of how many people are there, if someone is going and doing it himself or herself individually and getting it from the main source, that data is primary data. He can go to various sources, but it has to be done by himself or herself personally.
So if we go to, let's say, Wikipedia or something, and we collect some data, will that be primary or secondary?
Correct. When you're going to Wikipedia, you're not doing the research. Wikipedia has already done that for you. So that data becomes secondary data because you're not the one who has gone to that. If we are going to Google the number of coronavirus cases today, are you the one who has gone and counted the number of people who have tested positive today? No, it is someone else. Say the government has done that. So for the government, it is primary data. But when you go on to their site, it becomes secondary data. Right. From the government point of view, when they're going to go around every day and look at collect the data regarding coronavirus, that's going to be primary data. But if you go on to various sources or books or publications which already have that information and then you take it from there, that becomes secondary data. Bhavya, let me re-explain. So we have various articles, we have a lot of books, we have websites, etc., etc. If you are given a project in order to understand the coronavirus crisis in the country, what are you guys going to do? You cannot go out onto the field. What you're going to do, you're going to go to websites, you're going to go and refer books, you're going to look at journals, you're going to look at publications, and from there you are going to extract it and put it on your project or your presentation. That becomes secondary data because you yourself haven't gone and collected the information.
Sir, then that means that if a person processes the information and he makes like a graph or anything and writes it down, then the person is saying that he is having a primary data. But then if a second person just takes the process data, then that's secondary data.
Yes, because the first person has done it himself. The second person is depending or relying on the first person for his data.
So I was saying that when we sir, we are collecting the data, but we have appointed the people as, sir, if I have to collect the data of the number of coronavirus patient in India, in the whole India, so I have appointed the people as the government appoints. So sir, then they give the data to me. So then that data also is secondary to me, or it's primary data?
Okay,
So that's my question.
Right. So when we talk about the government, we're talking about the entire organization as a whole. Are the citizens allowed to go around collecting data for the government? No, it is the government's job. So the government is working as one whole person. So what they collect is going to be primary because they are doing the research on field. They are the ones who are extracting it from the field. What are you doing? You are going to go onto their website or whatever. So the government, the entire government is regarded as one entity which is doing the research.
No, sir. My question was that if I have taken a task to that I have to collect the data of today, and I have challenged the government that I will take it and do it more accurately. So I have appointed the people myself. I have appointed the people by giving them money.
Correct.
So, sir, then they people give the data to me, as the government workers give the data to the government or the office. That's what I'm talking about.
That is primary data because you have done it on your own. Even if you appointed people, you have done it as a collective, right? At the end of the day, you are the one who is researching it. You're the one who's doing the research. So that becomes primary data because you're the main source of extraction of data.
See, like suppose I am assigned to find the corona cases in some area.
Okay.
But the credit is going to the person who took the task. So will I also be included in the?
Yeah, because you're working as a collective. You or the person who has given you the task, both of you are working as a unit to extract data, right, from the field or from what is going on in India, and you are the one who is primarily doing it. Or if I say, guys, as simple as if I ask all of you to go around your school and count the number of students, you're the one who is actually doing it. And if you put it in on a paper or you put it on a book or a website, and tomorrow say I go onto the website and say, let me see how many students are there. If I say if I see the number 500 students, that means that becomes secondary data for me because I did not do the research. You're the one who's done it. Is it clear now, Arna? When you work as a whole, you can work as a group or you can work as a collective or you can work individually. But what is important is who is doing that first. That is the reason it is called primary. Pehle, first.